And welcome back to The Last Faith Instinct Run, Part 4. My name is Medeya, and I both live in and for indie games. We are on the last section of the last run before the update of Awakened Ancients for The Last Faith. We will be checking off our to-do list here. Find it fun that our last run ended with the use of ice. This one is going to end in fire. Wow, you know, you can leap yourself pretty far forward with that. 1, 2, dodge, off, and into this. And one of the things we will do after these runs and the update comes out is to do a little bit of an update comparison between the weapons, see how they've evolved, if they've changed at all over time, and then test them up against some of the new features that are going to be provided, like New Game Plus and Boss Rush in particular. Just to give an idea of, these are how the weapons actually perform in the, what will be at that time, current build. Of course, I have a save file at this point with all of the offensive stats capped up at 50. We will have to see how the defensive stats play out in the long run. So we've got some stuff to cover here. We want to go ahead and make sure that we're grabbing the Nycrux we need, because what we don't have in items on the field to pick up, especially with Demi-Shade Ore, I think we need like 20 Demi-Shade Ore in total for the last 2 levels of each of our 2 primary weapons, which is the Flame Striker and, of course, Lisa's bow. One of the things we definitely want to pick up sooner rather than later, it's going to be the second part of our damage increase. While it was nice to have strong defense against ice here, it's about time our offense gets a bit of a kick. Not that it's bad, doing 250 damage at swing, 285 against these. It's not a bad damage at all. Especially for, you know... Okay. Oh, good. It did give me some immunity frames. Not even wasting my time with you. That's some moon silver. That will help in getting levels for our gun. Well, we're not going to overly worry about levels in this game file. We have a game file that we're working on, making sure that everything that we have access to is available. I'm not going to overly push what we have. So... actually, I want to go this way, because there's some unexplored zones that we want to grab potential Nycrux for. Oof. This guy likes doing a lot of attacks, which unfortunately he has strong armor during his attacks, so his windows for doing full damage is kind of tiny. Which makes him tankier than he needs to be. Oh. Okay. This is where we wanted to go anyways, so... Oh! I forgot. That can jump. Fire guy lights on fire. Okay. You know, wielding a weapon does not mean you're immune to a weapon. Is what this game tends to do. There was an upper limit area we wanted to try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. I was really good at avoiding them up to that point. 3 Nicrix. One of the great things New Game Plus is going to do, and it is going to enable having more stuff on the field again, which is great. The other place we wanted to go is a room. Wait, did we? We got it, didn't we? We got it. There we go. Fire damage, fire defense, resist being burned. Then it's physical and crit. So with all that, actually, hi. Ow. Okay, we're gonna have to heal. Ooh. What was that? You were dead and that attack still went through. Okay, whatever. Oh. Come on. Come and get it. So, heading our way up here. Actually, do have to go up 1 level. Almost repeating our last Let's Play beat for beat here. More Nightmares. Okay, so anything else that really needs the double jump here? Not really. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. Well, we'll take advantage. He's still around. My hope is that we find some harder to reach treasures. Well, maybe Shade Ore is very valuable. I wonder how close I'll go. myself to do this, but hey. Moon silver ore. So, while you can get it through grinding, you don't have to grind as much. Come on. That doggy. Come on. Just a little bit of exploration and a bit of fun with weapons that we have. The weapon that we have. Now, we could technically route from there and then go back to the boss there, but come on, doggy. Dead doggy. I'm actually here for treasure, not advancement yet. Kind of not. Wait, hold on. Anything up high here? We were up there earlier. So, next screen. 1, 2. There we are. That was what I was thinking. I knew I was swinging at that for a few times, and now I can just grab it. That was mean. Off screen. Anything up there I should worry about? Bing. Ow. Ow. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. It's just a healing injection. Not worried about it. all frozen solid. Except me. Though I did take a few hits there. So... I do believe you can reach both those up here. Ow. Ooh, ooh. Hey, do I have... Yeah. Ow. Like I said, in the open area, you really don't have to worry much about bullets. Oh. This is definitely a fire build. And I'm fine with that. Individual, like, DPS performance aside, this is one of the funner weapons in the game. Really? Well, I mean, Moonsilver. It's fun. Little fun going backwards through the areas that we've gone before. Just to make sure that we're covering everything. But yeah, the two longsword weapons are really fun in my opinion. It's probably, I'd have rate this weapon much higher than it is if it had just a little bit better quality of life performance. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to go down here. We'll go down here and we'll grab one of the eyes. And then scoop up here, loop back around, and then we'll use the teleport to go back to here. And finish off the areas we haven't explored yet. We're just doing a quick sweep of this area. We want the Nightcrux. We want the coverage, so... Also, serves as a decent comparison between this episode and last of just how well this weapon is developed with levels. Remember, we weren't here last time. We weren't at full level last time, to clarify what I just said. So sad that the fire-based weapon can't get rid of the icicles. But, you know, that's just an expectation. Like, that's, like, an unnecessary expectation. Just because I imagine things a certain way doesn't mean the game can budget for it. Ow, I really should care. One, two. Hey, look, little ghosties. I didn't get to see that last time. Ghosts are saying, hey, there's something down here. You should get that. I really should. One of two eyes. And you'd typically just go to the Moon Shade Lake teleport to grab that, but because we're wandering around, catching up with things that we've missed. And of course, double jump allows us to just do what we want in terms of traversing. Most of this game is balanced around not having double jump accessible. So when it finally is available, which is really, really late in my opinion, it's just, you know, easy. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, that's not. Mean. 1, 2, dash. Still not high enough. You do have to walk hard way to get there. Break that. See here that double jump can reach. That's fine. Like I said, we're just making sure we're extra careful here. I know there's a tower up here that we could hit, which is what we're going to hit. I thought about looping back up around here, but there's nothing really high we have to worry about in that regard. This is literally just about what we were. And another unborn. So, I think in terms of our ability to cover, we're about as good as we're gonna get. Which means we can go right to Erlib and fight that next boss. Which is gonna be interesting. And that's just... Like I said, we're not gonna fight Nixaroth because of the time invested required. Hey, Federal Inquisition has some stuff here. This is opened by a Nykrux store. A reminder of just how powerful you've become. There's some money. Herman dot. Okay, so if we go further back this way, there's another place that we have to jump up to grab. It's this one. Warlord. Yep. And an onboard. We'll head down and back to the save point. I don't think there's any other higher level areas we have to worry about in the Inquisition. We do have to do all of the high-level stuff in Mithringal. And we have to do the chapel, but that's after we do... this boss. Technically, we can get this early, but it's just on Borns. We're not collecting those, really. And let's fight another boss. Okay. A couple things we want to change over. First off, we want to be able to remove Nightmare. And here we go. Hello, Hydra. I noticed a sizable reduction in damage here. something to do with the fact that these guys are likely fire resistant, which is fine. Yeah, definitely fire resistant. Mad. Get mad. That was bad. That hits a third time, somewhere in the back. Interesting. One, two, dodge. I don't have enough to master that. Yeah, that hurts multiple times on him. Interesting. So, So this leads me to believe that the extra long tail yeah, the long part about that I am out. Oh, that combo kills me every time. But this is interesting because I think we have a larger hitbox outside of screen than we are seeing. Things you learn. So this weapon actually has bonus ability damage against the enemy because of the fact that the enemy has no. Come on, using shields was episode 1, dude. Or first playthrough. Yeah, I'm hitting like 3 times on that. how much that's actually hitting. Yeah. Well, I'm good with that. We need crystal. That's fine. 1, 2, 1, and wave. Yeah, it's still hitting. Nice. I learned a new damage tactic. I wonder if they patched that. I'd be really sad if they patched that. That makes this weapon good. You're mad. So am I. Combo hit. Shield makes this fight so much easier. Heal for that. And regen. Too early. That's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh. Hit me twice. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Oops. That's why. That should not have hit. Alright, well, I'm out of bullets. We'll go ahead and do this the hard way. More hits. This is going to be a little bit of a drag towards the end because I lost steam. Whew. I'm not going to lose to you to that again. Bye. Time to wake up from this nightmare. There's the end of a cup there. skip this cutscene. Don't need to look at an eyeball in my hand. Hands both eyes. We have seen the truth. A lot of bullets spent on that one. Definitely can feel the limitations of that, because imagine if you wanted to be a marksman throughout the entirety of that. What I'm using right now is what I essentially feel to be the strongest build available at this time to this character. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you can't go with bullets, but I don't feel it's effective at this given juncture. Mithringal. So, how do we want to do this? We'll start with the left side. Work our way around, like we did last time. Back to having our parry. What did we all miss? Empty rooms. I know, there was a challenge in there, but I always feel like it's weird that we pass by rooms that are completely empty. No, all that was easy. Only to say this is going to be harder. We're going after Nycrax. We'll use some of these, we've got plenty. Oh, fire against fire. Ow. Hilarious that we could set these guys on fire, but we knew that. Okay. I'm done. Like, I could play around the fact that you're just diving round and round, or I could just kill you. Now, this is funny. I'm still at level 52. That's 8 levels below where we began our, began our 4th episode last time. We started at around level 60. So we're doing this well with this fewer stats. Then again, we started with more stats. So, eh. Did we get all 3 dolls? Not that it matters, really. They don't give you anything, really. Worthwhile. Boxes. Oh, that's right. We left something behind in Nurlin. I'm trying to remember where all 3 dolls come. I know we got one from here. I always do that preemptive parry in case I actually miss the attack. At this point, the parry is even less damage than was before. I don't need that. Okay, so there's one doll from her, one doll from the section that we had before.
This is no.
Where was the third doll? Remember, I actually have a complete mental blank of where that third doll is. And I only have one. Okay. Perfect parrying time. Oh. My perfect parrying has ended. Nope. This time, no, not too. Lady, you can't become immune to that. Penetrating shots are, in fact, penetrating your shields. I rather like that fight. That one was well done. Wasn't perfect, but it was well done. One, two, dodge. Come on down. You're the next contestant of Pop That Zit. Okay. Yeah, I am. Forgetting where all the children's dolls are. Oh well. It's probably gonna come across it during my normal runs. Hungry Essence isn't actually going to play to my advantage in this playthrough, because I will be getting rid of this playthrough. I will be holding on to only one file, if I can. I am of the opinion that we don't get the, of the opinion that I want a fresh start to one of my files with the new content that comes around. One file that is maxed out, one file that is new. I think that would be a fair assessment. Come on. Come and get it. That was a little bit weird with the two shielders. Wait, what? Hi. Not a perfect game, people. It does have some amusing glitches. Alright, we've got one more of these challenge rooms to go, and that should be it for what I want to grab. I wonder if there was an easier route to go. Anyways, no worries. At this point, we're just gathering supplies. Let's see. Ow! Maybe the black ball would have been better there. That heals us up nicely. And... we head this way. pick up the healing injections. Alrighty. And greed? No greed. That's gonna hit me. That's no way. Sadly. We'll heal up. Roar. Come on. Over here. Further. Thank you. And... you do burn. Okay. Oop. I should never leave you alone. Oh. I want to evade. Decapitations, squishy heads. All about the face with this one. Alright, with all 4 of those done. We are gonna grab a high road to Mithrangal here. We'll take that save point here. We'll make our way back through Katarina, just to unlock it, because it's here. And we'll teleport back and pick up the other supplies. Caught you. Ow, you caught me. You paid for it. Oh, this one changes direction. Yes, I want the execution just because you annoyed me. Squishy. Lots of bats in this fight. There we go. Up, up, up. Jailer's key. All the necessary items and gear. And we're sitting a ton. Okay, so we do want to go back to Mithrangal. Mithrangal proper. Easiest way. We was just straight down and over. Oh, down, down, and over. Work our way through here. All 4 of these done. And I think we could cut some of the extra stuff. We don't need to do the temple unless we are suffering for levels and stats. We might do it for levels. Not at this juncture. Here's the dagger. Or the dagger. The katana. And the nocturnal charm. Half tempted to just buy the demi-shade or now. Or level up. Because right now, in terms of demi-shade, $1. Okay, yeah. You have 6 out of 20. It's 10 weapons, so... Not that we need any of those. That's kind of like super endgame, but... we could make it very much worth our while to do so. But for now, as we can't level those... let's work our way towards the upper district. We've got enough to use now, so... Come on. Come on. Over here, buddy. Whoop. I feel like the children's soul should be around this area. But I don't know where. That's gonna bug me. We'll have to understand for next playthrough. Which is a new game plus playthrough at this point, so... Alright, you're giving that back to me. That's fun. That's not. You missed me. Like, that was straight on. I made no evasion whatsoever. And you just missed. can't evade that. Or parry that. Come on. Come on. Thank you. You know what? All that random equipment you're seeing is just me typing. Alrighty. I am going to grab...
Yet I can.
First toy is from Madeline. Second toy is from the lower area in the Frozen, right? Yep. However, Sword Region Palace, yes. Third toy. Oh. Yeah, I would have grabbed it anyways if I bothered to grab my livers. I am so dumb. That's okay. We'll grab the livers here in a sec. We need the livers anyways. I'll catch you up. And that's that room. Travel back for a second. This is where the $3 toy is, and why I always forget it. Because it's right here with the liver. And a whole ton of Nycrux. There's the toy. That's 3. just played and actually covered my bases, I would have found this. No.
Mr.
Have you
Remember,
when you were not?
you are mistaken. I have never felt so alone.
So... here we go. All 3 toys. And time to get the little girl her playmate. Which I really don't understand the significance of this quest, if I'm being honest. Nope. Burning.
Did you find a single toy? Did you find a single toy brings a moment of joy to? Did you find you located them all? I am indebted to you, sir. Please take this.
Demi Shader's worth it.
I do not have.
I regret your sorrow, young one.
I'm so glad to have my toys back. They
What lenses?
I do not know.
I know that.
Mister, you.
All right, where we need to be. Healing holster. Yay. That's important. This is not. Because we won't use it. Alright. So, with all that bases covered, and an absolute truck ton of powerful gear, back to where we normally go. High Walls of Mithringal. Now, one last loop around for this section. These are just a little bit too slow. 1, 2, 3. Take the healing injection here. And down we go. Roar. Drop. Couple of mistakes followed by a couple of highlight moments. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. We're right here. I've lost nothing. Actually, landing was a lot more, but I'm not dodging at all, so... Does it really count? That almost feels like cheating. So, I have a feeling that this particular monster punishes the over-parrying behavior. Either way, you know, squish the head. Oh, look. Okay, let's do some serious leveling here. We have the ability to level. We have way more Nightcrux than we know what to deal with. We're doing really well damage-wise. The reason why I'm holding on to so much Nightcrux is I don't feel the need to level, but...
Caresbearer, only one place.
So that's 50. And then... I mean, literally, all that jump speed from 52 to 81. We're not even done yet. We got a lever to turn in. Might as well do that.
I am...
And then her space becomes further available. That puts me up to 8. Wait. I'll correct myself a moment here. 12. 12 out of 20. And we get the Infant's Blessing, which is nice. And a bunch of Nycrox Plus. So. Sadly, we hit the save point to travel. But this also gives you some perspective of what stats will do as opposed to weapon levels. Let's put us at the soft cap, so. Oh yeah, there's a difference. I'm definitely feeling the damage all over the place increase. We're low again. Come on. Come on. Eat burns. So, raw stats really help in the correct circumstances. This. Oh yeah, the stats boost up. Nope. Go over here for a second, heal up, and oh no. Actually, I'll take that. There's someone off camera birding. Probably got hit by the bow. That was hilarious. Like, there's someone off camera burning. I'm hearing that hit. Oh, they're supposed to be enemies here too. They're dead. That makes sense for all of the stuff that flew my way. Oh. When I think of it, these guys came a long way with all this. So we'll go up here. We are going to get the stuff that's here. Now, we could probably get it on the swing around, but I don't care. Ruby Shade Ore, Moon Silver Ore. What's a 12? 14. 6 more and we're done. And we'll get enough Nightcrux and whatnot for that. I believe between everything that we still have yet to do here. But now, the trigger mode is a lot more powerful because it scales on intellect, or intellect instinct. So, lots of additional damage. Superior powder. And all it costs is a bullet. You were really easy to block, lady. You were too low. You got too low that time, so I could have successfully evaded you. Oh no! Eh. I'm full up. Lore needs to do a lore playthrough. So I'm thinking my future plans for this game. It's been out for a while, the content, so we'll do a playthrough through some of the new content. Maybe one round of a new game plus. And interrupt me out of my stuff. Not fair. And then take a quick break. Just play other games for a while. Maybe do another Let's Play of a different game. Then come back to The Last Faith and do a lore playthrough, where this story is fully explored with all the characters involved. The last Federal belt, which puts me at 30 total, which I am going to use. 30 is good for this build, I would say. Not so good on bosses. And anything that is bullet heavy, like the Black Wall and whatnot, falls behind pretty badly. So, and I'll do that as a summary when I catch up on all my summary videos, which will be probably all released Monday. The Monday before the release of Awakened Agents. Okay, so we have a boss fight here to go through. Let's see how it works with Instinct. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Kickback. Whoop, I got caught on that.
Just like you.
Two.
Blades of extinct. To think yourself superior to me.
Combos don't work, buddy. Boom! I do believe that was a really good fight. I'm gonna go get my bullets back. I will say, out of all of the talking characters in this game, I like the Cold One Beast the most. When he dies, he just dies. There isn't a soliloquy of words, word vomit that lets you know, oh, I have the last laugh, actually. He just dies. He's done. He's finished. He can rest now. Unlike this one, who comes up ahead.
Take heed, a mere night and embrace thy fate. Fetch thyself.
Ah, I was going to grab it. Ugh, I'm bad right now. That's fine.
Thou shalt become the very beast fought so hard to repel.
Quit doing that. Oh. I forgot, you own that too. Here's the problem. I still do well with it.
Lord Ladang, I have failed thee.
Stop.
Unite.
Stop. Just stop. You can stop.
Thou shalt learn thine place amongst the scourge.
You're
A mere
doing.
night torn hath no place.
You're overdoing it. Okay. Yay. The subtle hint. You should level up your weapons here. Hey, I wonder. Let's try something. Let's build up our resistance to bleeding here. See if it makes things easier. Hello. Yes, I'll take a hit of damage. Not that it matters. Holy crap. Are you weak to fire? I mean, it's still like 7 hits, but... Alright, 1, 2, dodge. Whew. 8 bleeding as a status effect. Now, we do have one more weapon to showcase. But I'm gonna be honest, it's a terrible weapon. I don't like it. I don't think I'll ever like it. Heal. It's this one. I am not leveling this thing. I have 5 ammo right now. I equip this. I can't use it. In a game where you are stuck with only 30 bullets maximum. That's if you went everywhere to find it. Every single upgrade. Some of them hidden. This thing shoots 5 shots. And that's it. Compare it with this weapon. There's no comparison. If you are good with timing, you might be able to get better burst damage. But with the range... But with the range you get just out of the Lena's bow. That definitely helps. I think the blood charm helps with not bleeding in this area. Just great. I think I'm gonna remember that for the future. Covered in blood? Use the blood charm. Makes sense. Excuse me. More important thing here. The final healing holster. And more lore. Nearly on fire there, but of course fire resistance is nice. Ink. Now, I don't haven't yet played Blasphemous or Blasphemous 2, but just from the aesthetics I've seen in that game, that lady seems to be from that game. Yay, that's 30. So. Take 6. Mind you, I'm not at level 10, and these things are endgames, so... I took 3. I think that clergyman was a little bit scared. What happened there? He was dead. Okay, by the way. I am thrown off by the fact that hit collision still existed up until the last frame of that enemy's life. I will dislike the fact that the weapon does have some delay on its mobility after, but, I mean, sadly that's most of the weapons. And we'll open this up. And now with everything open up, we can complete the layers above. It is a very empty room in here. Dodge. Okay, we are not getting close to that until it's completely gone. Dodge. That. One, two, dodge. We're actually going to use you. You think after the third time, it's a game, but if you pretended that person was a real person, after the third time of the guy just sitting there doing nothing but tearing you apart with counterattacks, you would stop attacking. Or at the very least, try a different tactic. Room number 2. And that's 3. One more. Dead clergyman. And long range weaponry. It's unlocked now. Another one of those suspension of disbelief moments. Oh look, there's a cutscene in the... Wait, hold on. There's a cutscene in the distance. We have to wait until it completes. Now we are going to take stock of our current outfit, our current Barsov's blueprint. And we'll go our way through here. And we should be able to finish this off. Okay. Real talk. Even if I don't manage to get up to level 10 on all the weapons, I think we're about ready to just finish off. We are doing really well even with the setup we have. I mean, level 80, 81, 90 is the average level you would be when you complete this. So...
Well,
he has 3 more, if we need him. for now. 9, 10. Weapons, or buy items. 2, 2, 3. We have another lever to turn in. Do we? No, but we do have more we can pick up from this.
I am.
Oh, we did have another lever. Oh, she's at her cap. We have limitless supplies now to level up our weapons as much as we want, provided that we wish to grind the Nightcrux. 9, 10. We can also 8, 9, 10 if we want. I think that was kind of a waste. We're not really using the bullets, but level up 20. And then just literally just pick your poison here, you know? That's level 83. You know what? Let's space this out a bit. Let's do Ladek, and then once Ladek is dead, we will go do the other, Oh, wait, no. That doesn't work here. Let's travel... Mithragal. We'll fight our friend. Then we'll fight Ladek. Then we'll do the church. Then we'll complete the game. We do an awful lot of trips down here. Like I said, this is the most backtracked area in the game. Why am I bothering? Just honestly, it doesn't matter. So we're effectively capped here. Sucks that this guy's still an enemy. He was a friend. I would use him against Ladek. There's nothing left of him, unfortunately. So what it really boils down to is he's so consumed by his pain and regret that he turned into this monster. Pistol up. Ooh. Yeah. So, there we go. So there is a secondary hit to that. You just... It's further back than the other one. Goodbye, old friend. Literally old. One last cold liver. And back up all the way to the Grey Hall. If you show up with the last liver, she's already down.
It seems
It took a great deal.
and so tradition.
Now all of her supplies are limitless, except for, of course, her spells. And she got the best of the spells. Say hi to the little girls.
I am no longer alone. There is no phantom. It is another girl, just like me, dearest mister. I'm not alone just like you, Eric. Yet yours is one of silver, marked by a harbinger of my own design. You shall find yourself outside Erlem City. We have heard whispers of a path shrouded in good tidings.
Do do do. So, with our weapons maxed out, this just becomes a matter of, okay, what levels can we get? We'll stick with that for now. Now we'll kill that at level 86. We might actually just hit 90. If we don't, the truth of the matter is that the idea is how well can you get a build going in with each of the various different main stats. And the truth is, we do really well. Ooh, excuse me, sneezing again. And that one is down. Not a very, accomplished fight, but here's a trick. We are approaching a boss. We want all the bullets available for that boss. So, we can't use what we would normally use here, which is our skills, our bows, or things like that, because we don't know whether or not we would get those bullets back. As it is, we're going to be down 1 health injection. Though it does try to give you one last shot. Here, with these two enemies. And if you have high instinct, which we have cap of, it's not a terrible rate, but we didn't get it this time, so we were smart holding off. Now. I'm gonna be down 2 health pots, actually. Need 3. And 2. I'll go without full health. So here we are.
My attempt to face the treacherous Ladakh was in vain.
Skill issue. Let's go fight Ladakh.
You're my eye.
Kneel, for the fate is sealed. Served you enough courtesy. Now you shall feel the wrath of your lord.
You're kind of not living up to the hype, dude. Try again. I will heal up here.
Bear witness, Nighthorn.
Yeah.
I have the power.
Come on, buddy. Thank you. And board. Ooh. Nice try. What is a god before a god slayer? And this is practiced. Like, come on. Alright, next phase. You know, in a souped-up version of this fight, I would, like, expect, Lena and Igor to show up one last time in that ad phase. That was me being lazy. I didn't evade when I should have. Oh no. This one's a little bit more evasive, kind of. I'm a little bored. I mean, visually it's amazing, But when you know the patterns, this becomes a Mega Man fight. I got hit by both of those. I'm actually proud of myself. Goodbye. Venus says hi. Well, technically she said she failed you. So nice of Eric to get the final hit in. Kinda wish it was me. I don't know, man. I haven't been falling much lately. Actually, this has been the worst playthrough of them all. Alright. Time to get the last of the Nightcrux hearts we're getting in this playthrough. Promise broken. Heart of the Nightcrux. Blazing sounds in the ear. Full health, 7 ammo to the name, and not an enemy in sight. Okay. So, honestly, given how easy he was, and we are all of 4 levels away from it anyways, great. No. This one, Chapel Alcove. We'll skip this area out. I know it's a bunch of Nightcrux, but I don't think we're gonna run into any problems. Could be completely wrong. We could get smoked. Doesn't matter. I'm taking that gamble. And I'll pick up the bullets up until the last minute. We'll actually check our stock before we go. Yep. Sometimes it's fun. Alright, we will level up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 91. We end at 91. Not bad, considering the last playthrough. So, inventory-wise, 60 bullets left in the chamber. So, we can't really fail this much. We could just buy what we have. Bullets are more expensive now because you have more Nightcrux available to you. So we're only able to double our ammo. So. It is a song of fire versus ice.
Annabella,
Courage.
I do not.
Come now. Ladakh is defeated.
Ladek is slain, yes.
You are correct.
But no matter.
For your moral actions upon the throne, to rule and guide all who live in this territory.
We have seen what you have done. Take the throne.
Decline.
We set
But
that you...
Of course it would have declined the throne.
Disgust us. What little nerve you have left.
You know, it would have been really wise for these guys to just say, oh, okay, you decline the throne? We're just gonna leave in peace. No.
Your death will not be one of grace, but failure.
Ow, that was my fault. That should get us to the next phase. I'm gonna hold on ammo for now. Mainly because I'm chunking them pretty hard here. Yeah, this is pretty tasty. It hits, so... Jump. Jump. Missed that one. Jump. 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 Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see the need We'll save it for your mistress. We're gonna trigger the continual attacks here soon anyways. Actually gonna heal here. Oh. Probably not the smartest move. Yeah, we'll do one more heal. Yeah, we're in continuous attack mode now. Oh, missed. Oh! Replay! Bad for you. Oh, jeez. Goodbye. Easy mode. Healthy weapon. Chunks the enemy down.
You should have a pride.
And now the Medeya, the Cosmic Voice.
You shall know.
How high are you? Lower down. Just a little bit lower. Come on. See, that's too high. Thank you. That hurt. Oh. Stay low. And
Your life is but ruin, night.
I could. Alright, chunking you down bit by bit. And you are lower enough. Ow.
Is merciful.
Ah, it just caught me.
Is merciful.
See you over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heal. I got hit by one of those. Step away from that. That was my fault by baiting it too far up.
Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
Ow. Okay. Okay, I don't want to try to range attack at this point. We will just take the bonus damage at this point.
Your life is destroyed.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was my fault entirely. I knew I shouldn't have jumped. She takes wood for me. She is one of the hardest bosses in this game. So. I want to do something at ranged that will be of relevance here, because she is taking advantage of the fact that my range is limited, so.
Failure is mercy. Your life is but in ruin, Night. You shall know. Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
Keeps hitting me with that dash. Stop. Getting a little reckless here. Speaking of,
You shall know before.
Your life is but a ruin of night. Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
chunking down slowly but surely. Ow, that one hurt.
Is mercy.
Okay, getting a little bit tired of the ice shields here. Okay, getting her back to where she was before, but once again, the ice shields. You can't get hit by both of those at the same time. Okay, now I'm just toying. Okay. Nice. Well, I don't know. I want the enhanced damage. Selena bow.
Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
Sometimes you get good hits in. too high. Get lower. That is 2.
Your life is but a ruin, knight.
That was 2 shields in the same phase, so... Here.
Failure is merciful.
You're trying to taunt me. You do a very poor job of it. To be honest. Okay, it's 3. At least it's not too large. Oh.
Your life is but a ruin, knight.
I need immediate healing. And gradual. There we go. That'll catch me up. Come on. There we go.
You shall go before.
You are in range. Not anymore. Okay. Heal. Hey, good start off. Up, up. Gotta roll beneath and jump immediately because that bottom one was red. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the problem here is, like, look at how much damage those things are absorbing. No, got hit by it.
Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
What is that? How many are we at now? Okay. Oh, whew, almost killed me like last time. This time I'm filling up. Hey, you are in range. Don't care. Get down again.
Is merciful.
Hi. Oh my god! Why do I keep dying at the last second? Ah. These aren't helping. These might. You get full.
For it is written.
I will punish you for being in range.
You shall
Ah! She has a melee attack in the middle of that. I am going to swing the living daylights out of you, and you are in range. Oh, you jumped out of range. And into range.
Your life is but in ruin tonight.
You immediately went for that shield. Ow. Come on, get lower again.
You shall
I will heal. I will regen. One, two, three, four, five. Ow.
embrace your destiny. For it is written.
Barely under halfway. I thought I counted 5, but oh well.
Your life is but in ruin tonight. Is mercy.
Alright. Let's try to get in closer, but... I dislike what I did there. Good. I got some damage in. Actual damage.
Your destiny. For it is written.
Again? I'll take that hit. Not any others, though. Ah! The ice RNG'd me right into dying. This is what happens when you have bad RNG on Medeya. Alright. Try to speed this up a little bit.
Your life is but in ruin.
I'm gonna start taking a little bit of risk to end this a little bit faster.
destiny. For it is written.
Where? I didn't see any destiny. Believe me, I look for lore. I don't read it, but I look for lore. I actually do read lore. It's just I've played this game so many times at this point, the lore has been forgotten. Alright, that is lovely. Getting really tired of those.
You shall know.
Can we transition, please? She shields, then transitions. That's rough. Eh.
Your life is but a ruin, knight.
5, 6. And... Wait, are you gonna... Honestly, I hate the blue one worse. Because it's not fewer attacks, it's just slower. They got the lightning. Try to get some actual damage in here. Okay, careful time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You shall know.
Okay. Couldn't fake out the lightning because I didn't have the space. Alright, we'll heal up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clipped me on the her body animation. Not even the projectile. Okay, those are both blue, so we're good.
Embrace your destiny. For it is written.
Oh no. No. Just die. And that was the climactic end to the Instinct playthrough and to these themed playthroughs before the DLC has arrived. Thank you for your time and your patience with this playthrough. When we resume, we'll have some summary episodes for the remaining 3 styles, including this one, on how my thoughts on how the game is at this state right before the update. Afterwards, we'll take a look at the changes and the new additions.
The last faith reaches its end.
Once again, I am Kalar Medeya. Please leave a like and a sub if you prefer. This is a hobby, not an income source for me. So, thank you again for your time, and we will see you next playthrough.